just type it in?
So, oh no, you're seeing me, correct? Right? I'm seeing you.
Yes, I see you. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So it's so lovely to have you here. What we're gonna wind up doing. Hi, Adrienne. I know you were the first one on, so we'll go ahead and click onto you. And I do have a little bit that I'm going to talk about around brainwaves and healing, but I know you're here first. Let's make sure you're unmuted. Can you hear me? Adrienne, can you say a word or two?
She said yes.
Oh, okay, awesome. So do you not want your voice recorded? Or is it okay for you to speak? Oh, you don't have a microphone. Okay. That's good to know altogether. What question can I answer for you? Which is, I love that everyone can read your message. I love it. Says, hey, Sarah, yes, I don't have a microphone. Yes, you can hear me. You don't have any questions for now. Okay, well, welcome. I'm just so glad you're here. Kathleen, we will put you on, Kathleen.
Okay.
You chime in and ask questions and whatever I can answer for you.
Okay. I having pain in my eye. My eye started to swell, underneath where your eyebrow is, and it started dripping out, and I started getting pains in my temple. So I went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor said, it's not your eye. Go to an allergist. It's probably your sinuses. I go to an allergist, and he says to me, your sinuses look good. And I went like, okay, but the eye doctor gave me an antibiotic steroid drop for the eye, but I'm still having pains in the head, and they don't know what it is.
So when you started the antibiotic
for the eye,
so is there still a drip happening, or is that cleared?
No, still a little bit of a drip.
A little bit of a drip, and it's dripping out through your.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you how to clear that. And then for everything, there's a spiritual reason, there's an emotional reason, there's a mental reason, and then the physical is the last thing we get to see. And so as we're doing this, so it could have been, I love having my books here at home, and I can show you the sinuses.
So it is the sinuses then, Dr. Sarah?
So it feels like it is, and it's interesting because it's harder for sinuses to be diagnosed than something in the eye. The eye is easy to be diagnosed, but the sinuses really make it difficult. I'm going to pull up your.
It hurt.
And I'm going to point out to exactly where it is. Page 32.
And it could hurt the side of your temple of your head?
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to show you. It's so fun to take a look at this stuff, because when you really get it, you really, really get it. So let me
I can see.
Here we go. So what we're looking at that's a side view if your head was cut in half.
Okay.
The blue area is the nose, sort of the cartilage of the nose.
Right.
The front, you're seeing some teeth. This is the side. There are so many sinuses within.
Wow.
Do you see how many sinuses there are?
Wow.
And so you're looking right there, and then you see the blood supply. There's also a nerve supply. There's a lot that you look at within the pockets in your face. It's so funny because your head would be so heavy if you did all of these spaces to make your head lighter. And it also works to transport all the nerves, the cranial nerves, as well as all of the blood vessels. Your face, your eyes, all of it have so many blood vessels there. And so,
well, why won't it drain? If it's sinus, why wouldn't it drain?
So the part around drainage really has to do, it's like multiple different reasons that you have. So sinuses can be an infection.
Yeah.
Again, I'm glad that you're seeing someone and that is local to you, someone that's licensed that can prescribe things to you, because this is one of those areas in your face, this area, it does work if you do herbs in that sort of scenario, but we have so many things that are really, really great for you. Within
they told me to just start a Z pack too.
Yeah, and this, so overall, what you're looking at is overall inflammation in your body.
Right.
Which is something that you know. And certain areas, when it's certain sinuses, certain parts are a little bit more prone if you're changing, like, so, and so most eye doctors will wind up seeing the eye and being able to say, okay, this is eye related. Most sinus, ear, nose, and throat doctors, most surgeons will do surgery. Most infectious disease doctors will see an infection. But this is what's happening with you, is it's an overall inflammation in your body. And so there overall just a great deal to do to remove the inflammation from within your body. So
in my head, that's kind of scary. It's in your head.
It is, and it's an early warning system as well, to say there's not as much flow, and the best things that are kind of for your eyes that you can do at home and for the temple area. So I'm going to show you, if you take your hands and you cusp them over your mouth and you start breathing in and out. And you do that for at least 3 breaths, Kathleen. You want to do that for at least 3 breaths.
Okay.
And what that does is it improves your circulation, oxygen delivery to your brain, to your face, to the upper regions. It actually opens up more CO2 receptors, so that it takes longer for the exchange to happen. So more oxygen's available in your brain. If that starts pounding, that's something that I want you to do. And then this takes a little bit of practice to be able to do it, but you're going to close your mouth, you're going to close your nose, and then you're going to blow. And it's going to blow some, and you'll feel air. You'll feel it coming out of that eye. You'll feel the sinus. You can feel the pressure in your ears as well. And it's as we get, did you feel that there?
I did. I felt my ears pop.
You felt your ears pop. And if you do it, and again, you're doing it very gently, so it will it's sort of like breathing in a different way to bring flow to that area. Your mouth is closed, you're closing your nostrils, and so your ears will pop, and then you'll feel it, the sinus blowing pressure out of there and helping remove through circulation some of the dripping that's happening.
So that can affect the temple. You can't even touch the temple on my head.
And so that's inflammation, and there's other parts of your body that are very tender and sore. Is it? And
yeah, it's odd because it's the temple of my head started the same day. I can't walk on my right foot.
Yeah.
It's
And
hard.
it's so, again, this is the big thing, because you're in bed and you can circulate blood while you're in bed. So you have to think of yourself like when you were a baby and you couldn't walk or crawl yet. You did a lot of movement to build the muscles to be able to move. Yes, that right there. Every time your arms go above your head, you're building heart muscle, and heart, basically your heart has to pump harder. So that exercise of moving your arms above your head, if you do
Okay.
that gently, like for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, you continuously do that, what that does for you is build more blood vessels and kind of ensures that you don't have difficulty with your heart or an infarction later on, or a heart attack, in other words, because you've done, and doing it slowly, building up the muscle, builds up the circulation, any way that you can move your feet and your legs, and
Right.
everything in your body's connected. And so that region of the nervous system, inflammation one place generally means there's inflammation to some degree all over.
So that means that's in my heel of my foot. I can't put my right foot, the heel of it, down. It
Yeah.
hurts so bad. That's inflammation too?
So yes,
Wow.
inflammation is literally, so if I took a great deal of carb, over 24 grams, my body can only absorb so much. The rest is going to go into my circulation, directly into my bloodstream. And that circulation is going to cover the nerves and cover the blood vessels. The carbs or the sugar is going to cover those parts, and blood exchange will not be as easy. And so that area gets inflamed. And so if you think of, think of it kind of like a butterscotch. If you have more than 24 grams, then all of these tiny butterscotch things attach to different parts of your body that blood can go into regularly. Your blood vessels, sugar can go into regularly. Your kidneys.
But I don't take sugar. I don't intake any sugar.
Right. And anything in your body gets broken down either into minerals, to sugar, to fat, or to protein. So if you take in protein, your body can break that down a little bit further into amino acids. If you take fat, it will break that down into components. Fat rebuilds your skin, fat rebuilds your brain, fat rebuilds your eyes, the good kinds of fats rebuild your blood vessels. The good kinds of protein, the plant-based proteins, rebuild so much of you. Any carbs that aren't live carbs. So any vegetable or fruit has the enzyme within it to digest itself. If you chew it enough, it will digest itself, and it becomes tiny components of minerals, of micronutrients, of phytocomponents that your body can utilize.
So what am I doing wrong that I can't lose the weight? I'm vegan. I eat vegetables and fruit. I don't understand. I followed the medical medium, and ever since that, all this weight came on me.
So many of the people that I know that practice, and again, I don't know the medical medium's protocol, and I don't believe it's
vegan.
Right. I know. I've studied his for thyroid for other people that I'm working with. I've studied it, different components of it. And for those individuals, they did gain weight. They did.
Yeah, but this is a lot of weight, Dr. Sarah.
Right.
You're talking 70 plus pounds.
Right. Because they were, and again, the thyroid, that it's not cookie cutter across the board. And unfortunately, this is a story that I've heard over and over again. And so I'm just talking to you, and I can't speak about what he shared.
No.
Okay. So what your body is asking for
Yeah.
is literally it's asking for liquids, and it's asking for water-based soups, and it's asking for basically everything to be cooked to a mush baby food consistency, so that you don't have to do extra work in digesting food and your body can heal. So it's interesting how much your body also wants you to talk.
So you keep saying that. Okay, so my vegetables and vegetables just cooked to mush.
Everything cooked to mush with
What
and,
about fruit? What
and
about
I
my
would say
fruit?
right, adding fruit as your folic acid, and it wants berries in particular for your brain.
Berries.
Berries.
Okay.
It's really important to cut out, other than a little bit of maybe Brazilian nuts.
No. Oh yeah, I eat almonds. A lot of almonds.
Yeah, it's asking you to cut out the almonds for now.
Okay, Brazil nuts. I'm not allergic to that, right? I can have them.
If your body's saying you can have them.
Okay, Brazil nuts. Okay,
So,
so just eat Brazil nuts. No almonds. No cashews.
no cashews. Your body is not liking the cashews at all.
Oh wow. Okay, so Brazil nuts.
And the baby food consistency has to do with rebuilding your gut. It's interesting because it feels like your gut hasn't, even though you kind of cleansed, it hasn't cleansed your gut out. And if you think of baby food consistency, it can draw a lot of the nourishment that no longer serves you out. I would add to that, what's the healthiest oil that you use?
I have coconut oil. I have avocado oil. I have olive oil, all organic. Everything's vegan, organic.
So I would add in beautifully, Kathleen, I would add in the beautiful coconut oil, 2 spoonfuls in the morning.
To what?
Just taking it raw.
Oh yeah, well I have that. Okay.
So it will exchange the acid in coconut oil will help you lose weight.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons, and you might need to work up to it.
Okay. What about I take a shot of aloe water every day.
Aloe water is great. And
Well,
as long as it's just aloe water, it's not.
yeah, it's
Okay.
George's pure aloe water.
Awesome. You could also, if you can get some, like to help curb the appetite in between, is little tiny like parsley or cilantro type salads.
I eat that. That's what I eat all day.
Yeah.
So I eat all that, and I put cilantro in shakes. So no smoothies, because it's like kale. I add coconut water.
So
Kale.
you need to cook everything except for the tiny greens.
Okay, so then I have to take the kale out of the shake.
You have to take the kale out of the shake and put it into cooked,
Okay.
well cooked.
Okay, to do a smoothie then with
So,
berries.
and I would only do a smoothie with your body in the morning as a meal substitute.
Morning meal. Okay.
Okay, and
I can do that.
your body needs to cleanse itself, and
It did the 28-day cleanse. I that's why I didn't understand what I'm doing wrong.
the cleanse, water-based, well-cooked vegetables, so that it's mostly water, and and the heavily cooked nourishment.
What's water-based vegetables besides kale?
So meaning one of the things to do is put, so if you did kale, give me the vegetables that you're eating now.
I eat kale, some potatoes, some carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, peas. And
So
that's
if
pretty much
you threw them overnight in a crock pot
yeah.
and you covered it totally in water,
Okay.
and so you had, say, and you put the lid on, all the nourishment would stay in the water, in the vegetables within the crock pot. And you
Okay.
cook it slowly over 8 hours. Basically, it turns into mush, right?
Right.
You could even cook
Right.
it longer. If you cooked it on high for 8 hours overnight, you would add more water in the morning to it. Then
Okay.
those are all water-based.
Okay. Oh, so I eat mushrooms too. That's good too, right?
Mushrooms are really good too.
Right.
And so,
Okay, so just stick them all in the crock pot, fill them up with water, let it go overnight, and that's what I eat all day.
and that's what you eat all day. And then eventually, I'd love for you to only eat for a few hours a day, 8 hours a day,
That's a
rather
lot.
than,
I don't eat that much.
right, and no eating, like fasting for 16 hours a day so your body can go into ketogenesis, which means it's breaking down the fats that are already stored in your body.
Okay, so don't eat for 16 hours.
Don't eat for 16 hours. So literally, if you start, your last meal is at 4 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
then you go 16 hours without eating.
Just can I drink water?
And you drink water. And it literally, this ketogenic sort of vegetable based, water based, the only nuts to have is selenium.
Brazil.
And the selenium, which is the Brazilian nuts. Take cashews out of it. The second you take cashews out, your body will start dropping the weight.
I haven't had any cashews. It's the almonds that I'm eating.
Yeah.
Cashews I use to cook with if I'm going to, I soak overnight if I'm going to make a sauce or something. Other than that, I don't eat them.
Yeah, and not everyone's body types likes it'll clean your system to
Okay, so no cashews.
and
Brazil
if I
nuts.
had to cut one vegetable out, I would cut out potatoes.
Cut potato.
Cut potatoes because they just don't really do anything but add starch. And right now which means glue as well. They glue things together. And by having water-based soups, you're cleaning your gut and it's sort of pulling all the debris out that's not meant to be there.
Okay, so what do I do first? Not eat for 16 hours or eat the mush and the salad? You said to eat salads, right?
So
I can eat
salads. I prefer that to smoothies, even if the smoothies are cold.
The smoothies are they're frozen fruit. It's frozen berries.
So I'm going to tell you not to do that. Again, your body's communicating with me, and it's saying it's turning you into fight or flight. And so you need everything to be nice and warm.
Warm. Okay.
And the fight and flight is increasing the cortisol levels, and it's causing you to keep weight on rather than circulate. And literally this warmth, all of it will make quite a shift for you.
Okay, so do I not eat first for the 16 hours and then do that? Or do I eat first?
I would love for you to start. When was your last meal?
I really didn't have a meal. I had some food a couple of hours ago.
Okay, so I would love for you to have like something warm after you get off, and then count 16 hours. And again, this is being very, very careful the first few days with this. If you get lightheaded or if you get, because you're not driving, you're not going anywhere. So you're at home, is that correct?
I'm home. Yes, I'm home.
Okay, so you can, and you're mostly in bed.
No, I'm just in bed now because it's 9:30.
Okay.
No, I'm in my den or I'm in the kitchen cooking.
So basically what I mean by that is 16 hours. Notice when your blood sugar dips, that sort of stuff. Start becoming your own sort of checking out the mystery of what happens in your body.
Okay, so start that now. And then I do that just for that 16-hour period and then go to the cooked foods.
And then go to the cooked foods. And if you're hungry during the 8 hours that you're eating, then eat. But if you're not hungry, let your body go into ketogenesis.
Okay, and I can have salads.
And you can have salads as long as they're not cold. Like
warm salads.
Like room temperature salads is the idea.
Okay, I could
room
do that.
temperature covered in olive oil salads.
Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
I can't wait until we hear. Yeah.
I can't wait to try this now.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So
I can take all this water with the medicine because I have medicine I have to take.
Yeah, but you can do medicine with coconut oil as well. When it says take with food, you can do that with coconut oil as well.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
So
and that's going to help my foot too. Then I'll be able to
help your foot, and even within a short period of time, like 24 hours, because your blood circulates constantly, and if you are eating foods that cause acid, it builds up, especially in the base of your feet, and it will, and again, mucus, sinus, all of that is cleared by lots and lots of water. And that's really, really important for you.
Any herbs to clear this out, the head?
The one that I would do would be oregano oil. You can actually put it right here.
I have some.
Yeah, put oregano oil right here and start breathing it in.
Okay.
And you can actually apply it up here as well. It will be absorbed.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful.
Thank you. I love you. I'm going to start tonight.
Yay, I'm so glad you came on. So glad you're here. You're so welcome. Bye for now. You're welcome. Stay on for a while. You'll love hearing the other people as well, Kathleen. Okay, awesome. Awesome. We're going to 310-980-9637. Hi. 310, are you muted?
Hi, sorry. Yes, I was.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, my name is Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. What can I answer for you?
16 hours.
Actually, I just kind of was
super.
listening. I haven't talked to you for a long time. So sorry, I wasn't really prepared. But if there's anything you can help me with health-wise, that would be great. I've had Lyme disease for a long time, and it's really affected my life negatively, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's interesting because you've learned a lot about yourself, is what your body is telling me in this process. And it took you a little while to get into the diagnosis. So do you want to just share a little bit about what's going on?
It's been a long time, and I recovered to a point, but I haven't been able to get past that point. And I'm on disability, and my partner left me after 15 years, and I've lost my home. I've lost a lot of things.
There's depression that's going on with your partner. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, and so that's what's happening with them. It's so interesting because you are an empath, and much of your emotions you were reading together. So it's like you're on autopilot. Both of you guys are to some degree. So what's happening with your joints? Your joints are speaking to me.
Actually, they're not so, they don't feel bad. I have a lot of muscular pain, but not really joint pain per se.
Okay, so tell me
I'm not sure.
Pain. Is it?
It's kind of like fibromyalgia symptoms. I'm in a lot of pain. The more exercise or physical things I do, the more pain I get into, and my body really overreacts.
It's interesting. Have you tried gynostema tea? Gynostema tea?
Is that a mushroom?
I'm going to spell it out. I'm going to look it up so that I can spell it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Because it's a tea that's a green tea. Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
it's telling me I need to go to Google rather than. And it's GYNOSTEMMAT.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to write that down.
Sure, I'll spell it again. GYNO.
Okay. GYNO.
STEMMAT. And it's this type of tea is amazing because I think it's going to wind up within a couple weeks. If you get a really good supply, it's going to wind up cleaning and clearing a lot of your circulation.
Okay, thanks.
It is an herb. It is a tea. It's considered like a green tea, and it winds up helping you. This feels like it's sort of like the elixir that will help you. It's what's in ginseng. It awakens a lot of different things, but the component in particular, I think, is going to wind up making sure you don't go autoimmune.
Oh, thank you, because I've been getting a lot of those symptoms.
Yeah, and so I think this is, and I think in the early stages, your joints have just in the early stages of sort of little bits of deposit, and I would drink this like it's going out of style.
Oh, okay. And can you find it just at like a Whole Foods or, well, I guess I could look online for it.
They're sold in packets. If you're, oh yeah, you're in the Los Angeles area. They have it in downtown LA as well. They usually will, if you go to Earwands, they will make something out of it for you as well. They might add a little bit of superfood to it so you can dress it up to be tastier with like a super chocolate food. And the health overall, your body's also asking for cucumber water.
Huh, okay.
And what that means to me usually is that it's not getting real hydration.
Oh, that's interesting because I drink so much water.
Right. Huh. So it's asking for cucumber in the water so that there's cucumber electrolytes. It provides sugar, it provides salt, it provides hydration to some degree. So if you in every glass you have cucumber in it,
okay,
it will add to your hydration. It'll be like a smart water.
Oh, thank you. I'll try it. I'll try both those things.
Okay.
The only issue I have is I've been having a lot of bladder issues. So they've actually asked me to cut my water down a little bit. I mean, I believe you over regular medical doctors, but I'm just saying.
Going further to say have cucumber instead of water. Mm-hmm. If you're dealing with bladder issues, eat cucumbers. Yeah. Every time, like, bring that in as hydration.
Okay.
And so it winds up, it's interesting because so really having liquid in your body, having the nourishment, having the exchange, going to a and again, gynostemma tea will probably help your bladder as well. It's a toner. And I'm glad you're working with someone. And it's really, really important with if you find someone great for Lyme disease and that you begin using herbs and supplements to help really facilitate full body healing. Sometimes low doses of antibiotics help, but truly being able to have the best circulation and keep the viral loads down is ideal for like the little organism, the Bergdorf, the variety that causes the Lyme disease within us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do take quite a few supplements, and I have been cycling off and on antibiotics for a while, but I'm on a break from them right now.
Yeah, and is it a low dose tetracycline?
No, it was actually a combination of Zithromax and Tindamax was the last one I did.
So one of the things when you're cycling off is to make sure you do great stuff to take care of your liver, to take care of your kidneys, and all of the muscle organ that wind up processing the antibiotics in between. And so great things that you can do for your liver is, again, it feels like this tea is going to do wonders for you. And you know, ginseng, it's kind of in the ginseng family as well, energizing the whole process will do. So I'd love to hear from you after you're on it for a little while.
Okay, thank you. Like a month or something, do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot different depending on how much you bring in too. And when your doctors, or when there's a concern, did they tell you the cause for your bladder? Was there a reason for your bladder?
No, I've had all kinds of tests done. First they thought I had IC, but I don't, and they really can't figure it out. It's pretty overactive, and acupuncture helps with that. But what keeps happening is I feel like I get an infection, and if I take antibiotics, it goes away. But a lot of times the culture doesn't grow out, but there'll be blood in my urine, and sometimes there's cells or whatever. But the
bladder has to do a lot with being a people pleaser.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah, forcing yourself to be a particular way for another person rather than it's a little bit beyond social politeness. There's a feeling of you have to do it sort of built into your body since you were a young kid.
That's really very true.
Yeah, and a lot of times we become susceptible to Lyme disease or some of these other diseases. And one of the hardest parts is to really figure out the mind over matter thing, the brain over the bladder. And if you work with someone that you really, really love to go through and understand how you created this, and to really amplify your heart, mind, body connection, I really recommend that you sign in and make sure you're part of or start or at least apply to work in the coaching programs, because this is the place that you transition from all of these muscles, all of these organs interrelated, all of the antibiotics over time. It's something that your body can generate on its own with the corrected thinking and release of the stress response that's in there. Your body's in a great deal of a stress response, and most of it is self-induced because you're such a high performer, achiever energy. And if you can do that naturally from the inside rather than from outside stress, your body will really, really like that. And then it will help heal. There's a lot of healing that you sort of in the family that's happening right now as well. And so we'll continue those processes.
Well, I've just had a series of deaths, and 3 people died in my family since last September, 2 unexpectedly.
And so there's a lot of family coming together, and you're talking about things and processing and that sort of thing that hasn't happened in a long time. So I'm glad you're here, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know what that feels like. So really getting and being able to be here for a really long time, inviting in the processes that will help you create the life that you want. I think even being able to help your partner with depression and resilience.
Oh, he left. He left
Yeah.
me. He left.
Yeah.
That we don't communicate. So.
Yeah. And part of that is, I know I said it in that way, but you guys were together for like 15 years.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
15 years. And so there's a lot that's still, even though there isn't communication there, there's a lot there that's still, that you're, so he's not completely gone is another way to say that. Even though physically in the world you're not seeing him, the thoughts,
yes,
back and forth, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, you guys are still connected.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still very, very devastated by the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And being able to help him would cause there to be a new opening in the relationship again. And that's on the emotional level, and that's on the mental level, and that's on the spiritual level. And when you begin accessing those parts of yourself, because 15 years, there's a heart connection, there's a mind connection, there's a body connection. When you begin healing that, it heals in both directions. And so new possibilities come in within the relationship.
I
On
see.
the physical level.
How am I supposed to help him?
So it's really by being able to really build degrees of so you guys got identity role confusion over the past few years, and there was in your partner's field a great sense of feeling inferior to a lot of things and situations.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so there's in the emotional levels, it would be really great for you to do the work that says something like, I forgive you for, and to list down all the things that you would forgive him for. And that would bring in the possibility of release of the past. You guys got stuck in a really harsh past pattern where there was like remembrances of how you used to be rather than in the current moment, and then roles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my illness really affected a lot of things. Not just that, but
yeah.
Nicole, thank you.
Apply for a 1 day. Let's see if we can get you in or make space for you to come in and work with me for a day. I do 1 day, and you have such a transformational experience coming in for working with me for a whole day, going home and being able to maintain rituals to help shift your biology, to help shift a lot of different areas in your life. It will make a major difference for you to have that.
Okay.
Okay. All you do is write support at Dr. Sarah Larsen, and we'll see if we can create some time for you.
I'm sorry, could you say that part again, please?
Sure. It's support at drsarahlarsen.com.
Okay.
And then you apply to be in the program. And if it looks like there's some questions and answers, if it looks like we can help you, if it looks like it'll work for you, then we let you come in for a day and work with you on coming in for a day.
Okay, thank you. That's fairly generous.
Oh, you're so welcome. And again, if it doesn't work for you, that the whole idea that we're all connected, and there is when was the last time you came in and saw me?
Oh, I've only gone to I think it was probably like 2 years ago. I came to your Egyptian program where you shared like what you guys saw in Egypt and the mystical things, and it was really interesting. And then I had gone to another seminar that you did with Lori Spagna over at the Gateway, I think in like 2013 maybe.
Awesome. Shortly after that, what happened for you after either one of those?
Well, you know, I'm not totally sure. I don't know if there was like a big shift or anything. I've been going through a really hard time for quite a while now.
It's hard. It's really, really hard. There's so many tools when you're on the path. Lori, see this, this last Conscious Life Expo, Lori stopped me and Greg and just really shared how much. Lori gives testimonials all the time. It's so beautiful. So she shares this publicly everywhere, but how much it transformed her life, her body, everything she does. Just to have a couple sessions in a day with me really, really made the difference for her as well. So I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. I'm so.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your generosity and your kindness, and thank you for sharing all that with me.
You're
I really
so welcome,
thank you,
Nicole. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Lena, I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, love.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I love your music. I love hearing it so much.
Awesome.
It's so great, and I know you're still at work. You were
Non-stopping. I hope one day I'll see you outside of the office.
I'm looking forward to it as well. What can I answer for you?
Yeah, there are a few questions. Before that, do you mind actually if you can mute me from this one? I'm going to call you from my cell phone.
Okay, I will mute you from this one. Perfect. Awesome. Yay, it's so fun to have all of this time. And I know Lena's going to call in. Lena's been just so extraordinary, and she does the homework, which I love. It makes transitions to have some of the homework that you can really go in and do. And she's been doing the homework. And at some point, I don't know if it's on this computer or another computer, if it's here, just beautiful art that she's creating right now as well. And it's interesting because our bodies, your body is so extraordinary when given all the right nourishment. One of the biggest things is you wouldn't eat a rotten tomato or a rotten apple because you know that would be bad for your body, and there'd be all kinds of things.
Hello.
Hi, Lena.
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
Thought really quickly, which is about bad apples or bad fruit. If you eat a bad apple or bad fruit, it causes worms in your digestive tract. Well, so often we will have a bad thought or bad processes that we're thinking over and over again. And if we had a dirty gut, we'd go to the doctor and go visit and change that. But because we don't yet know how much some of these thoughts affect us, and we don't even know we're thinking those thoughts until we go to someone that's able to help us see our own thoughts and our own emotions and our own mental processes to break this bad habit. So, Lena, I was just sharing, this had nothing to do with you, that particular thought. I'm so glad that you're here.
Yeah, I'm very glad too.
So what can I answer for you?
There is an immediate situation happen. I'm just very curious what caused it. I think I know the reason, but maybe also get a confirmation from you. So what happened is that last week, I had my period last week. But last week I was also busy, very busy at work. I stayed in the office from Wednesday on, till 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and 12 p.m. on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I got really, really exhausted. And Monday I was feeling so tired. Even today I'm still feeling really, really tired. And because of these, I think, so all of a sudden, in 2 days over the weekend, I put on a lot of weight, but I didn't eat much actually, comparatively put on some weight. So I was thinking, my diet is still the same. Is this because that I was on period and feeling very weak and also working really hard? Are these related?
It's hormone related, and in particular, your body's trying to absorb nutrients from the food that it's holding on to. And so, and the sluggishness is when your body's usually very, very clean and flows very, very fast. So what's coming in is there's been a change in hormones. And you're not usually iron deficient, but it feels like you need, so what do you usually do for iron?
I never paid attention to it actually. It's just my regular diet.
So what I would love for you to do is, if you don't have maple blackstrap molasses, at home, I'd love for you to order some online, blackstrap molasses. You can add it to teas, you can add it to soups, you can add it to anything really. And then it feels like your body would do really good with, but I wish we had fast food that you could go and get a big bowl of well-cooked spinach in with lemon. If there is a place around you that does a really good Thai curry or an Indian curry that has spinach well cooked, you sprinkle lemon on it. The lemon in particular will let you absorb iron. It will turn it into a more absorbable form in your system.
Got it.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Have you done a lot of coffee lately?
Not really. I normally have chai.
Did you
in the morning?
Chai that you're having? Does it have more sugar?
No, and I don't do sugar in my chai either. It's just the chai with soy milk.
Chai with soy milk. Is it a pre-blended chai?
No, it's made by the people who practice in the yoga studio. So it's made fresh, and it doesn't have any sugar in it. And then people add sugar in it when they get their personal cup. But I normally just take it as it is, not adding any sugar.
So it's interesting because I would maybe change the chai.
Oh yeah.
And soy milk. Did you say soy?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Soy milk is a hormone. It actually creates the response in our body that's similar. So at different times of the month, it responds differently within us as well. And unless it's fermented soy, most men and women stay away from soy. It's so much better to have almond milk or the hemp milk. And
got it.
Yeah. I really think if you start, this has to do with low iron and a hormone response. So if you do chai with other kinds of milk, or if you, and then you need rest. You haven't caught up on rest.
Yeah.
So
I'm really exhausted.
You're coming to the taxes. That's what it is.
The taxes?
Or no, it's sort of like there's a deadline or a date that you're coming to.
Right. I don't do tax, even though I'm a CPA, but I don't do tax. It's because I have a couple of clients wants to do IPO, and that's a really pressing deadline.
So sit for 90 minutes, get up, exercise. Don't sit longer than
Mm-hmm.
minutes. And even 5
Mm-hmm.
breaks will make such a difference for you, Lena. It's so important
Right.
to give yourself that. And then you have some really
Mm-hmm.
great stuff happening. Eat spinach. There was an old TV show called Popeyes in the United States, like this cartoon.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember watching that when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
that's the time when I didn't like spinach. But now I love spinach.
And so I would love for you to do spinach, and I would even do, like 3 or 4 meals of spinach for the iron.
Yeah.
And lemon, and it will transition. Like, your blood is amazing how quickly it remakes itself when you give it the nutrients that it needs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got it. Yeah.
Your blood flow has been heavy as well, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So adding more water to thin that out so it's not as painful as well.
Right. I've been drinking water very regularly, actually, but I felt like the body has been really cold. I haven't feel like, the body is this cold for a long time now.
Right. Again, that would be a sign, like a side effect of anemia or low. And there's lots of different causes for anemia, but being cold, the blood circulation sitting for long periods of time, the low thyroid can be a cause of feeling cold all the time as well. But I don't feel I think you're very healthy overall. You just need circulation, no soy. You exercise or stretch a lot, and so you're very muscular in your tone. So this is it's just getting your beautiful iron into your system. And
right. I think I need to do that because normally I only felt this since last week. And I also think that's a combination of, overworking and having period, which is losing iron, and also not resting. Because normally my body...
air conditioned environment all the time, so it's not natural heating. You lose a lot of moisture in your system normally through because it's pulled out of the air, so there's not a humidity. You're heating your building. So one of the ways to kind of counter that is when you get your tea to like sit there and smell and it humidifies your body, it humidifies your lungs, it humidifies you, and even that amount, like holding the cup and smelling it and letting your body temperature homeostasis come in twice, 3 times a day, really, really great for you.
Got it. I'm hoping and wishing and dreaming someday can come out of this reality of not doing this corporate work and actually doing those things that I like to do, and I'm good at.
You're almost there. I really, really see it for you. You're almost there. It's so beautiful.
Right. So that's one question, first question, immediate question. And then the other thing, I guess it's not a direct question. I mean, I had a conversation with my friends just this Monday, a few days ago. And these are very intuitive people as well, like who you are. And we had discussion about all the spirits that one of the friend who's, the third eye chakra is pretty strong and clear, and she can see a lot of those spirits. It's very interesting. I find it pretty fascinating. And so when we had that topic, we're talking about, when people have adoption and having abortion. And sometimes the spirit of the baby will linger along for some time. And they were talking about the spirit. The story is like, these baby spirits lingering along. I know I had abortion before, and many, many years ago. it was in a situation where I cannot keep the baby. And I knew intuitively that he was with me, and even a few years ago. Then there was one guy in China who did some ritual and ceremony, was wishing to sending the baby back to where the baby's journey should be. So now, and that got me curious from that conversation. I wanted to know that, is that little boy spirit is still around, or is he back onto his own track?
And so it's so beautiful. It's really, really lovely. When you call upon this little boy who loves coming back to share and give to you and help you feel safe, he came in to help you feel safe. At one point you had named him.
I did.
Yeah, so he's sharing that with me. And the whole ritual, he's so beautiful, and he really wanted you to always value you, and he really knows that you're going to meet him face to face, and he wants you to really know you did right completely by him. He came in to help you feel safe. And then he's also sharing about a tree. What does that mean to you? A tree.
A tree?
A tree.
Mm-hmm. He's sharing a tree with me.
He's telling me to mention tree to you, because you and he
okay.
have a special bond around a tree.
Yeah, that's true.
So he really wants you to know he is so safe. He's so happy. His journey, and he's so glad he got to be with you, because he got to see how lovely you are. It changed, you both changed each other's path together, and that he will always belong to you. And so he is in the most beautiful way, by choice, on his journey, on his path. Whenever you really want to know your truth, he's one of your angels to call upon for helping you be safe. He helped you get really moving in the direction that you wanted to be in, and not be afraid. It was one of the first big steps you took in taking ownership over your life. He feels credit or joy that he got to help you do that, and in no way is he speaking in any shape or form. So,
thank you, doctor.
He really wants you to know about there's, because he says you're going to see this in a short period of time, where you're going to meet a child that's going to just really, really let you know. He'll be able to share with you how loved you are, and that it's complete. You made all the right choices. He came in specifically to help you wake up and become strong and safe.
Yeah, that's actually indeed exactly what happened 12 years ago.
And this is the completion of a cycle, because he will feel happy when you think of him.
Yeah.
He got to do his duty, his work, because you were in his life.
I'm still relieved that he's in a good condition.
Yeah. It's so funny. He's now showing me rainbows. And the sweetest boy energy ever. So a couple things you're going to see in the next few days so is rainbows that really represent he has transitioned. Nothing for you to worry about. He's so grateful he got to do his duty. And then the other part is a little child's going to come up to you and embrace you and really just let you know because he'll be able to help you have the feeling and knowing he's complete, he's happy, a happy child around you.
That's great. Is there anything I can do for him?
He really doesn't want you to feel any guilt.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to trust men and trust him.
Mm-hmm.
And so what you can do is every time you think about relationships, you can say
Mm-hmm.
for him, I will try.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
to really feel that fully coming in.
All right. Are we going to meet again?
And he promises you are going to meet again. You met him once in your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And he's asking because he only wants you to feel happy. You're going to see him in rainbows. You're going to see him in other children coming in, but you are going to meet him physically when you transition from this body.
Okay.
Okay. And there are other children that are chosen to come in through you if you choose to have them.
Oh, yes. I would love to have children.
There's a little girl and a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sweet.
Would love to have them. Would love to have them. I just hope it can happen accordingly, because I feel like
that's the transition. And I think that's being able to trust men and letting yourself go out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hoping this can happen before my clock close on me.
You've got so young in your body, and your blood flow and your eggs and all of them, very good shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. So what I've been trying all those years and keep myself in a good condition.
Yeah, good. It's so, yeah,
mm-hmm.
I see that happening. I see that happening. He sees that happening. So really, really beautiful.
Right.
All right. Mm-hmm. Woohoo. I'm so glad to hear, love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sarah.
You're welcome. Yeah. Bye for now. And I'm so proud of you for doing your homework. It's really, really great.
Thank you. Yeah, I completed the other homework too. I remember you gave me too.
Yeah, awesome. I'm looking forward to reading that too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Sarah.
Welcome. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
I'm so glad you're here, Zara. I'm going to unmute you. Let's see if we can unmute you for a second. What's going on? Oh, good.
Hi.
Hi. How awesome that you're here.
Yes.
What's going on?
I want to meet with you. I sent in that questionnaire that you had attached in the email. Hopefully you had a chance to go over it, read it.
Yeah, I'm so excited because I will go through it again, and then I'll be able to answer anything.
Okay.
Did you have a particular question for right now?
For now, okay, how, with all of these things that are happening with me, how do I manage it? Like feeling a presence of someone and that just won't go away, or like I said, the synchronicity thing, and how do I manage it? I don't know how to manage it.
It's so interesting because there is an energy of understanding who you are through this process.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the things that I really want you to begin asking yourself is, what do I want to be happening right now? What do I want to be happening right now? And so one of the things, the more clear you get about what you want, the more all of that energy will be able to help you. So a lot of the stagnant areas in life are being removed in this process, right now. And so really getting clear on what you want is important.
So when I meditate, I feel like I'm an orb. That's
Yeah.
the only way I can meditate. I don't feel like I'm me. I feel like I'm this orb that's traveling through the universe, through the stars.
Yeah.
So, and then I feel like I just throw away everything in the black hole and bring in all the stars back to the universe, to our Earth.
Yes.
But I can't explain it. But I like afterwards, how I feel is just like this lightness. Like I don't feel like I'm here still. Like
So I
question.
think let's do a meditation for you
Okay.
and everyone in the group that will really, really bring in parts of you have been traveling for a long time and visiting a lot of different areas. And it's really interesting because the lioness energy really wants to wake up in you. And so when I say the lioness energy, what does that mean to you?
I'm a Leo.
Yes.
Very strong Leo, and I'm finally starting to feel it. As I was younger and growing up and, in those marriages and relationships, I never felt I was strong enough to stand up to anyone. And now I'm finally feeling that roar and, that wants to come out, but I want to balance it.
I love the energy this is part of the reason that you've been going through this journey in your body, in your awareness, waking up to who you are and all of this energy right now. And so we're going to go through different stages of brainwaves as well. So I'm going to keep my eyes open in case someone else comes on while we're doing this process. I can mute them. But this is for everyone. Every one of us has a part of us that really benefits when we go into group meditation together. It's so extraordinary what can happen for you. Our theta waves, our delta waves, our gamma waves really become available and shift. And our biology, what's working in me begins working in you. What was challenged in you now has another reset point to be able to introduce a new frequency, a heart, mind, body connection.
Is it that vibration, that we're supposed to, like, the energy is so strong that it becomes like this vibration all around us?
Yes.
I don't understand that, but I've read about it.
Yes. If you turn on a little bit of light in the darkest room, a little bit of light, it brightens every corner of the room. And so it's bringing in collectively a higher frequency. And then, of course, I do all of the work and that's from compassion to service to connecting with the greatest good that can happen on the planet. And the teachers that I have access to, I reset my frequency to be able to give to the highest frequency as well. So
you have to kind of resetting over and over again. Is that what I'm getting from you?
If we were able to slow down what's happening in life, and there are those of us that are able to slow it down, there are cameras now that have enough frames for us to see us pop out of existence and pop back into existence. So everything on the planet, every living and non-living energy goes into nothingness, no time, no space, and comes back into everything. And when it goes into no time and no space, and we're with it, whatever agreements we let go of in no time and no space, with nothing there, when we come back into form, if we let go of something in that space, if we had a belief system or something that limited us in the past, when we come back into the form again, that higher vibration or that higher frequency can now be in that place. So we go to nothing and no time, nowhere, no thought. And when we're in that space for approximately 17 seconds, when we come back into form, we have a new reset higher point.
Right.
And if we go back and hang out in the circles or in the vibration that had the lower points, then again, and we held the lower point for 17 seconds, it brings that frequency back in us, the lower frequency.
Oh,
The next time we go
so
to
that's the lightness I'm feeling.
so to explain it in this way, if you go to a workshop for a weekend and it lights you up and you transform everything in your thinking and your emotions, and then you go home to your physical environment and you don't say clean up your home or clean out, don't pick up the phone when those old friends that had heavier energy call. Like, you have to literally change something to maintain the shift and the change that you made.
You're right. And that is what I'm doing. If someone just hurts me so much, I'm not giving them any time. Before, I would like chase them and like beg them or do something, spend money on them just so they can like me again.
Yes.
But now if they leave, I say goodbye. I'm trying to become more mature, like you said. And it's so funny you were saying that I'm growing up as like a child, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and celebrate it. And the funniest thing is, I was watching that movie, I, Tonya, and she kept on saying, I was abused, but it wasn't my fault. I was abused, but I'm used to the abuse, but it wasn't my fault. And my psychiatrist said that the silent treatment is a form of abuse. It's a form of abuse, and it takes a long time to get over. But that's what both of my relationships did to me. They would give me the silent treatment for weeks at a time sometimes. And so I grew up, I think, in that moment, probably 20 years. And then I thought of you. I'm like, yes, I grew up. I'm 20 years old.
And it's so important for us to recognize when something happened before we had the age of reason, we go into a tailspin. And so I'm so familiar with the behavior of when someone doesn't like you. It was very much like the abusive childhood. Please just love, please just choose me, please just nurture me. And again, even if it's negative attention.
I lost my dignity. I lost my dignity when I did that. And I look back, I'm like, gosh, I lost who I was. Why did I waste my time even?
Right. And so part of that is when we take full responsibility, we got to heal our parents. We got to heal the abuser to some degree.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't talk to my mother for 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we got to heal them through living through it ourselves, surviving, and then now bringing in the energy and the frequency of thriving. This meditation that we're going to do, activating the lioness, the lion in all of us, will make such a difference. It actually will transform the thyroid. So it's easier for us to have more energy, childlike energy. It will transform our ability to say things that aren't working so that we don't feel like we have to go along because on an unconscious level, we never figured out how to speak up for ourselves. So that's part of the meditation. And then the other part of this is really being able to hand over, to surrender what no longer serves us to a power that's higher than us. So that part is really, really important, being able to surrender that over.
But how do you do that, Dr. Sarah, with because we're out in the real world, right? We're working and we're in the office environment, and there's backbiting happening and this is happening. And how do you do it in a way that you're gonna be political about it? I haven't learned that yet.
I'm going to tell you right now, you are still fighting when you're driving in a car. So when we're driving in a car, we're in a theta wave. We're in a automatic way of being in the car. And so in your mind, you're having conversations and you're rerunning some of the scenarios. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
So
and then I said, I should have said that, and I should have done that, and I just like, I'm hard on myself.
So you are right now in your car reprogramming your environment to treat you in the same way.
Yeah.
So
pretty
I'm
much
going to say that in another way. When you're in the car driving, if you realize, oh my God, I'm thinking about that, let me turn something on that will raise my vibration. And let me think about what I want to create. You will stop programming.
Because I have a word. I have my mantra when I get into that phase of being hard on myself. I go into this phase and I think of God and I start talking to God. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I talk to God all the time as if he's sitting right next to me. I'll have a conversation with God.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I try to do for the most part. Or I put on some music, good old music. At the end of the day, something simple.
That's really, really great. Really, really beautiful.
You know, I just feel bad because my daughter has turned out just like me. She just chases, you know, like she just wants to be loved and she doesn't see her worth yet. Yeah. And it took me 44 years. I can imagine how long it takes her, but I'm trying to teach her. My mother didn't teach me because I didn't come from that culture. I came from a culture as you do for everyone first.
Yes. And
so I
one of the things that happened is when I healed me, I healed my daughter. When my daughter heals herself, she heals me. Those are relationships that are open because we're really, really open in them still. You can feel what's happening.
How do you suggest I talk to her? She's 24. So how do you think, because she's an adult, she thinks she's just, you know, she knows it all and Mom, you don't know anything. And she, of course, you know how kids are. So how should I approach this personality?
You build trust with her deeply. And she hasn't had a great deal of trust with you yet.
No. Yeah, I don't see it because she gives me lectures. Mom, you should be doing this. Why are you doing that? She treats me as if I'm her daughter. She'll like scold me.
Yeah.
She'll like, oh. And I don't say anything. I'm like, okay, beta, it's fine. Just I won't do it. I won't say anything. And yeah, I fall into her.
I'm so listening, which is really, really great. Listening deeply and sharing with her how smart she is. And then one of the things that I would highly recommend is you're starting to watch different things and to send her those videos, send her the things that you're watching and ask her either to help explain them to you or B, share with her that you're hoping that this is something that you can work on together.
I would love for her and I to come meet with you.
Yeah, and so we'll work that out. And for now, I want you to really, for everyone to get comfortable.
Yes.
And I love that you're here and it's so strong and it's so beautiful. And that Leo energy, we could not ask for a better time. This is the sort of the Persian area's new year. That part of the earth is, and the Indian, all of that new year is coming in right now. So it's a reset of ourselves. And so going ahead and taking a big, deep breath in And remembering there's no wrong way or right way to do this, because you're part of this group. The programming is going to happen in the field. So you can just trust this process. If you're able to uncross your legs, go ahead and uncross your legs, uncross your arms. Open yourself up to breathing so, so deeply. Start by taking in cooler air. Cooler air, yes, in through your nose, filling your body. The warmed air goes out slowly from your mouth. We are linking up our breathing, taking a deep breath in through your nose and holding it. So beautiful. And then letting it go. As you're breathing in this time, begin bringing your awareness, begin bringing your thoughts to the top of your head, to your forehead. What an extraordinary time for you to be breathing in and out. The forehead, your skin, your eyes, your face, everything begins to relax. You allow yourself to completely let go. Completely breathe in and out through your nose. Taking deep breaths in, and your face, your ears, the back of your head, everything is loving your attention. You're breathing, you paying attention to it. You're able to hear deeply within your body, each one of these cells that are now receiving more of your attention, moving down your neck. You recognize that there is light, beautiful golden light, becoming the air around you, all the way around you, coming into your body. Is this beautiful healing vibration, this golden light, your awareness. There is no wrong way or right way to do this. There is just doing this. This energy is moving down through your shoulders, down into your arms, into your elbows, into your forearm, into your wrist and hand. Your body loves breathing. Your body loves knowing that there is energy all around it. It loves knowing that your mind, your awareness, goes within and listens deeply as new energy is flowing in through every breath. New energy coming in. What no longer serves you is going out through every breath. Every part of your energy field is being initiated and activated by your breathing. Your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, and now moving down into your back and down into your chest. Moving into every molecule in your rib cage, in your chest, in your heart. You're feeling one with what you're listening to. One with your breath, one with the air, one with the sounds, one with all the possibilities coming in for you now. Only good is coming from you now. Soon only good will be going from you. What no longer serves you is being released, moving down through your chest, into your diaphragm, deep into your belly, and down through your back. So, so beautiful. moving into your hips, into your legs, into your knees, into your calves, into your ankles, and into your feet. Wow, what an extraordinary time this is for you. Your awareness can move so quickly throughout your body, and it can do it slowly as well. This golden light, this beautiful air moving into your belly again, down through your back, circulating, allowing yourself to fully relax. You can trust your body. It breathes for you. You can trust your heart. It opens for you. You can relax yourself, relax your belly, relax, and let that energy now move into, let your awareness, let all the good move into your hips, down into your reproductive organs, into your legs, into your knees, into your calves, into your ankles, and into your feet. What an extraordinary time this is for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome all the golden light. Welcome a new energy breathing you. Anything that no longer serves you is being moved out. Your energy, your awareness, your thoughts, this golden light is now moving through the base of your feet, down through the layers of this floor, down through the layers into the earth, moving down through the layers of the earth to the center of the earth. Just like you know where your toe is at all times. The earth, the energy, the gravity knows exactly where you are. All of you, all of your energy, all of your aliveness, all that you are, all that you ever will be, is now being cleared, pulled, connected fully with the gravity down in the center of the earth, washed, cleansed, loved, relaxed, amplified. You in your natural, amazing state. Only good is coming to you now. Only good is going from you now. Coming up through the channels that you've opened up. The earth energy is coming up. The liquid, lava, gravity, love, energy coming up into your feet. Every part of you made whole, down at your feet, down at your ankles, into your calves. This beautiful energy moving into your knees, into your thighs, your entire lower half of the body, connected to the earth, grounded with the earth. This earth energy fully realigning your gravitational pull, your body's intelligence. Every part of you has earth intelligence in it now. When you say relax being, the earth relaxes you, coming up through your legs fully into your reproductive organs, into your belly. Anytime you touch your belly, your body, your belly, everything relaxes, connects you with the earth. connects you with all the giving the earth does. The earth gives to you all that is yours in your true nature. It gives to you everything that can help you relax. Everything that can allow you to process even better, moving up through your belly, up through your back. You are rooted. You are connected. You are whole and free, coming up into your heart, to your chest, and to your lungs. Breathing this in fully, your heart, your energy, your love, your heart opens. Within your open heart, you see the most beautiful sanctuary. This beautiful, extraordinary sanctuary is available for you, complete and whole. This sanctuary is seeing all the people that have prayed for you, have loved you, are available for you, each of them speaking in their energy field. All the people praying for you to fully awaken to yourself, speaking to you miracle words that awaken the microphone within your heart. All the prayers you've said for you, the ones connected to your true nature, your true purpose, your true love within yourself through all time, is now fully amplified. Every time you speak, every time you use your words, you are more and more you. You have full and complete permission to let love create the words. What serves you, what serves earth, what serves humanity, what serves source. Source's words, God's words, flow's words, the universe's words are now available from your heart, fully available. When you must speak to another about what no longer serves, your heart is fully online. When your heart begins pumping fast, rapid energy, you know God, source, oneness is with you. Your heart flows energy, love, openness. It can create for everyone the greatest good. God, your angels, your guides connected to source for the greatest good of all, help you be able to create the words that are best for you, best for the individual, best to create the new way. You are, your open heart is the new way. You trust the loving words coming through. At any point, if words that are not loving come through, you simply say, cancel, cancel. Cancel those words. What I actually mean is, and the more true, beautiful words come through, compassion, kindness, you're able to start things with your words. You're able to connect. You're able to change how others see themselves and see you. You're able to share how you feel. You're able to let go of what no longer serves you. You're able to help others see patterns that do not serve them, you, or the greatest good. You are generating clear, beautiful, earth sourced, universal love energy, moving up through your shoulders, through your arms, open heart. Every time you touch your heart, every time you hug or shake hands, you're able to open your heart and create and generate the best for you both. Breathing in fully up through your chest, up through your neck. You clearly ask for and receive all that you intend through your open heart. You are the energy. You are the love. You are the fire of the earth. You are the lioness. Your throat clears, shares clearly anything that's shared that you want to cancel. You simply say cancel, cancel. Everything else is coming from your open heart. Your relaxed being moving up into your face, out through and able to see clearly, up through your crown, up through the region that you're in your home, out through the space from your home to your neighborhood, your energy, Earth's energy, relaxed being, open heart, trust, able to create, take initiative, ask for what you want, let go of what no longer serves you, compassionately helping others to see their patterns, moves through this neighborhood that you live in, through the county, through the state, through the region of earth, all the way around the earth, out to the moon, all the way out to the sun, going through the sun into the warmest, fieriest energy. You are grounded with the earth. You are grounded with the sun. The sun purifies, cleanses, and sends you way past it into the furthest regions of our universe. Every part of you, every part made whole, connected with the wholeness of the universe, that energy, that love, the abilities coming in fully, your higher self, source, prayers, master guides, God, source, your name for oneness, wholeness, the whole universe programmed, wholly available for you, oneness coming through, back through the channels, back towards the sun, the greatest good. Your energy completely purified, oneness, no thing, nothing, no one, no place, no time. All of that moving through these channels created, moving in and all around, all the way back towards the sun. Everything whole, everything complete, everything. Moving down, initiated, activated through these channels for the greatest good, the greatest no thing, the greatest everything. No time, no space. Oneness, connected, wholeness, coming back through the sun towards the earth, coming back through. No thing, no time, no space, everything, reprogramming all. Only good is coming to you now. Only good is going from you now, coming back. All agreements, all beliefs, everything rewritten, coming back to this region. You speak truth from your open heart, clear mind, connected to the earth, connected to the sun and all the regions. Your voice, your heart, your love is the bridge. Breathing into this region of earth, breathing in all of this oneness through and coming back into the region of your home, into the region on the top of your head. Wherever you are, that is home. Wherever you are the heart of that place. Wherever you are, you've got all of the force of the universe within you. Welcome home. Bringing this in to the top of your head. Feel your head. Feel your hair follicles. Feel the top of your head. Feel the sensations, the aliveness, the sounds moving through into your eyes, into your nose, into your mouth, down through your neck, moving in clearly and fully down through your shoulders, down through your chest, down through your back, down into and around your abdomen, all the organs, every part of your back. It's okay to begin moving your body. Begin moving your shoulders. Begin moving your chest. Breathe in deeply, allowing your energy to settle into your core, into your reproductive organs, moving down into your legs, into your knees, into your calves, into your wholeness, one with the earth, one with the sun, one with all that is, one with yourself. Your belly fully relaxed. Breathe in deeply into your belly. Feel your wholeness there. Go ahead and feel the wholeness in your toes. Begin wiggling your toes. Feel the aliveness in your ankles, in your calves, in your knees, in your thighs, coming up into your belly, into your chest, up through your neck, into your face. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Go ahead and allow yourself to begin hearing and breathing and connecting deeply.
Thank you so much. I feel like I have my own personal meditation at night now. I can do this. Is it okay while you're meditating? Because I sometimes cry.
Oh, it's so normal. Your brain rewires itself, and that is every one of us, and everyone is immune to share your experience fully. So Kathleen, Nicole, Lena, all of you guys are unmuted as well. And so it's really, really beautiful to go ahead and share anything that you experience. And yes, this is recorded. It is available on Miracle Makers Academy. So, and we'll have that on the Miracle Makers Academy there. Anything that you want to share is really, really beautiful.
Well, I love this evening. I'm going to cherish it forever.
I'm so,
I'm going to ask
so
you
glad.
something so weird, but I don't think we have time now. We can try next time.
Yes.
That's why I was crying.
Yes.
Yes, I was crying a lot too right now.
Yes. So
Okay, so now
literally
that was beautiful.
Yeah, it breaks itself up and remakes itself. So the tears rewire your brain. It releases cortisol. It really changes. It's evidence of something shifted or changed. Physical evidence of that.
So is it a high vibration or a low vibration when you're?
It's a high vibration every time you're emotional, even if it's a sad emotion. When you feel and you have the courage to show it, it raises the vibration. So I'm going to say that another way. If a baby in the room is crying, we're all aware of it, and we read and connect with that baby.
So if I go back on, I can re-listen to this again, and I will still have the same effect?
And you will have, the more you listen to it, the more of the earth's energy will come in and take over, and the oneness energy will take over. And so if you really are present with it and do it repeatedly as if it's the first time you're doing it.
Okay.
You're so true, Dr. Sarah. When I listen to the same meditation music or whatever it may be, it gives me a completely different feeling each time.
Correct. And so you are made new as long as you're present in the moment with it. If you go in like there were no expectations of this one.
Right.
So going in without expectations allowed you to be fully present. And some of the meditations will open your third eye. You'll have particular smells come in. You have more skills that are natural to your body become available the more you listen from the now moment. And you'll hear new things. You're like, I don't remember her sharing that before.
Right.
It'll be extraordinary what becomes available.
And it can make you tired.
And if it made you tired, that's a really good thing for you, Kathleen.
It made me tired, yes.
Yes, that's awesome. That's really,
well,
really
thank
good.
you. I love you very much.
You're so welcome. Love you very much. So glad you're here. And literally everyone's unmuted. So if there's anything to share, please go ahead and share it.
This was my first experience, so I thank you. Like I said, I'm going to cherish it forever. Love you.
You're so welcome. So glad. And I love you guys. And then I will see you next Thursday. You do the call-in show every Thursday.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, I love you. Good
Yay.
night, Dr. Sarah.
Good night.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sarah.
You're so welcome. Bye for now.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.